Hey guys, today we're gonna be doing a video about university and we're just gonna give you guys our opinions and what we thought before we started university and what we think about it now. And we'll just touch on a few topics like schoolwork, maybe boys. Um, yeah, we're just gonna go through some questions. We're gonna make them up as we go along. And this isn't a planned video, so we don't know what we're gonna say. She doesn't even know what I'm gonna ask her or anything. And I'm in my fourth year and she's in her first year, so you'll get two different perspectives,
Beginning and ending.
yeah, basically, of what university is like. And every university is different, of course. It's different in every country, and it's also different like even within countries. My university, I'm sure, is different from one that's 2 hours away. So yeah, we're gonna get started. So what is university what you expected? Like, is it the same as you imagined when you were in high school or when you were younger?
Well, yes and no. I thought that when I came here, it would just be like I would just be like an adult. I had no rules. I go out when I want, come home when I want, because I'm grown. But it's really not all about that. Like when you're in high school, you crave the freedom and you wanna be on your own. But it's really not what you think it is. Having all this freedom makes me miss home. Like you have to grocery shop for yourself. You have to do like everything on your own. So
Yeah.
my advice would be enjoy high school because it's probably gonna. University is a nice time, but high school is it's probably gonna be the best few years of your life. So don't rush it.
Yeah, and that's coming from someone she's only been here for 4 months.
Yeah. So
And just a disclaimer, we go to different universities, so like her school is 5 minutes away from mine, but we live together. Like we live 4 houses apart, so we're still always around each other. And for me, yeah, my answer is also yes and no. In terms of yes, you're on your own, but I guess if you watch a lot of shows and TV, you just think it's just gonna be turn up all the time. You're gonna go out, you're gonna be at those crazy parties, which yeah, I do think they have crazy parties, but that's not my scene where people like when they do beer pong and all those games.
Get drunk.
What's that one where you go upside
Pass out.
down and you drink from that? There's one where they have the keg thingy and you're like they hold you upside down. I think
I don't
something
know.
like that. Like that's not my scene, so I don't go to those type of parties. So um next thing, when I was in first and second year, I had no life. Like I'm still shy, but back then I didn't go out. I like people would invite me out and I would just lie like, oh, I have stuff to do. I'll just stay home and watch series or movies because I was so antisocial. Now I've gotten better, but actually I've gotten better in my third year. And I switched programs, so I don't know if it has a lot to do with that because I have more control over my life now. Um, Also cooking, as she said, going grocery shopping, cooking, which like I knew how to cook before, but it's just that it's so easy to just go buy something. Like there are food places everywhere.
Money management. Oh my.
We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk
Oh
about
my
money
God.
management later on. So it's just so easy just to go buy food, and you feel like okay, it's not that expensive, but when you add it all together, it's so much. Money will literally finish all your food. I mean, will completely take all your money.
Money will finish all your money.
That's the truth.
It will.
But yeah, we'll talk about like money later on in the video. And in terms of schoolwork, the level, I feel like I feel like university schoolwork would be closer to schoolwork I did when I went to high school in Jamaica, because I did 1 year of high school here. It's not the same. Obviously, it's harder now. Like, it got harder, but in terms of the kind of work, like the way that it's set up, I don't think like. I feel like when I was in Jamaica, I had to work harder for my exams. I had to study. Like, when I was in Jamaica, I had such a good study routine. I could just like do all nighters all the time. I would go to bed really early, like 8 p.m. Then I would set an alarm, wake at midnight, and then study till the morning. I would do that in Jamaica. And then I did 1 year of high school here, grade 12. And because I didn't have to do that, like, I had no exams that required doing all nighters, so I kind of broke out of the habit.
Yeah, the workload is less.
Yeah. And then now when I'm in university where I'm supposed to have that like discipline, that strict study habit, it's so hard for me. It's really so hard for me. Like, I still stay up and I study, but I take half an hour naps in between. Like, I'll read a couple sentences and then
like, I need a break. Study for 15 minutes and take a 5-hour break. That's what you do.
And yeah. Okay. We can talk about money now.
I feel like we made university seem like it's hard and it's not fun. It is fun. I mean, there's fun to it. It's nice, but it's like, I don't know.
Also, like, her experience would be different from mine because she came in knowing me and I have friends, and like, they automatically, my friends are their friends, so she automatically like knew a lot of people. I invite them everywhere. But when I came,
when she says them, she means me and her sister.
Yeah. But when I came, I didn't know anyone, so
yeah. But
it was.
I was really happy to start university because my high school life sucked. Like, I went to high school in the Bahamas, but I did 1 year of high school here in Canada, and like, I had no friends. I had one friend, which was her sister. I had no friends. I didn't get invited anywhere. I was like a loser. I was what you called a loser. Like, I had no friends, nothing. So I was really happy to leave that environment and just start fresh and, like, you know, be on the prowl, basically.
So now we're going to talk about money. Budgeting your money and managing your money. And yeah, basically, you guys should really listen to this. I know it's hard to listen, to do it, but try.
I feel like money management is something that you have to experience for yourself, mess up, because I heard so much about it. Like, her mom called me and gave me like a 1-hour lecture on managing my money. My mom did the same. Like, I've heard all these things, but I still messed up so badly. So that's where I learned my lesson. Like, let me tell you, it's so bad. Like, you just have to make the mistake, I guess, because us telling you, it's just gonna make you more aware, but it's not necessarily gonna make you, you know
do it. And the thing is, like, I think within the first week of school, this girl was ordering food like
every day. Just eat that.ca. Oh my god, it was
every day. This girl orders Popeyes.
Everything.
And Popeyes is right there. I mean, it's not right there, but it's not that far.
I order pizza, and there's a pizza place like 10 minutes away from the house.
I know. Imagine when I lived in first year, I lived on residence, but my residence was like a suite style, so we had a kitchen. I didn't have a meal plan. But there's a plaza across the street with like tons of food places. So, and I had to pass there coming from school, going to school anyway. So, oh my god.
Temptation.
You just spend a lot. It's not only, I feel like food takes our money and then going out. And the thing about
cabs,
we don't really drink. Yeah, we don't really drink, but the cabs to get back home, or if the cabs to go out, that's the killer part. The cab money. I don't know. We don't drive.
Also, shopping. In the first month, I did a lot of shopping. I just bought unnecessary things that I didn't even need, and
I think it's almost like you just need to not know the money is there.
I don't know. And like, I googled how to manage my money, and they said that you should transfer it to your savings. No,
Well, you transfer.
I transfer it right back, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really make a difference. Like,
what I did was at the bank, I set it up. Every 2 weeks when I'm supposed to get paid, they take $25 from my check-ins account to my savings, and like yeah, I normally transfer money from my savings, but I actually make a what's the word?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I make a conscious effort
Yeah.
to not transfer it. You have to have discipline. You have to really
Discipline.
because you need to understand that if you do not have discipline, you will be hungry at times and homeless.
You're gonna be on a ramen noodle and mac and cheese diet. Like,
that's the thing. I would literally have food and I would starve because I don't want what I have.
yeah.
And I'll be like, I have nothing when I do. That's so sad. Now, we're gonna move on to an interesting little segment. We're gonna talk about boys.
What are those? What are those?
Now, let's just have a moment of silence for their non-existence in our lives.
What are you talking about?
Let's just have a moment of silence.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Let's take several deep breaths to talk about these ones. You go first. Okay, let me find a specific question.
Yeah.
Did you think, okay, I know you're not finished your first year, but first question is, do you think you're gonna find your husband? You don't know, but it's like, based on what you've seen, do you think that most people find their husbands in university?
No.
What did you think? Did you think it was like easier to find a husband in university?
I thought it would be because I don't know. I just thought it would be easier, but I never thought I would find my husband. I thought I would find someone that I would date for a long period of time, but I never...
Yeah, not even husband, but like, yeah, somebody that you would be together with for quite a time. But I think that's what you think, because you just, when you're younger, you think university kids are more mature, which they are to some extent. But
I feel like when you're in university, like, boys are not, especially like second
and first year,
like first to third year, they're not willing to settle down. Like, you have all this time.
Third year is kind of
iffy.
Yeah, third year is bad and not too bad.
But like when you're in fourth year, you're more willing to settle down because you're gonna graduate and you're gonna, like, you're basically an adult.
And it just depends. Like, of course, you're gonna have exceptions that will have a girlfriend from first year to forever or whatever. But most of the guys, almost like when they come to university, it's like they're coming to a feast.
Yeah.
Because there's so many girls. They don't live at home. They don't live with their parents. They have no rules. They can leave their house whenever.
That's the thing. You know, that's what it is.
That is what it is. It's like
you have your own rules, so you can just, like, you know. You know.
They have so many choices. And a lot of the girls, some girls aren't serious either. Like, not all girls want to settle down. So it's like they make it easier for the guys to just get away with anything and do whatever they want. And it's sad. I don't even know what to say.
It just sucks. Like, I don't know. Like,
it's sad.
It's sad. And then the thing is, I find the ones that are willing to settle down are the ones that you're not
interested
the ones that you really, really care about and you want them to behave the way that you want, but they're just, like, not... They're not ready.
Either they have no time for you, especially at my school. I feel like because there's so many engineering and because you can get it together.
Okay.
Because there's so many engineering and guys and like these programs that they require a lot from you. I mean, I might, like, any program requires a lot from you, but some of them, like, they have really strict schedules, which, of course, I don't think no one is ever too busy. You can make, like, if you want to make time for someone, you will, but
the time is still gonna be limited.
But I've heard someone say, like, you gotta make a sacrifice. Like, it's either you have school and a social life, or you have school and a girlfriend and no social life. Like, I've heard someone say that before. I don't remember who.
Your girlfriend is all the social life you're gonna need. You don't need the social life.
That's true.
I mean, it's just hard.
You guys can go together. I mean, you don't have to do everything together.
But you don't have no friends. And
no, but you will have friends. I mean, it's not that serious. I feel like you can still make time.
If you want to make time, you'll make time.
Because it's not like you gotta be texting. It's not like you have to be texting the person 24/7. Like,
even if you see them once a week, that's enough. That's 4 times a month.
Just text them good morning or whenever you can, or like just to show that you're thinking about them. I don't think that's bad.
And like once the person understands that you're busy and they understand that you have a strict schedule, then they're not gonna.
Yeah, but
be down on you.
So, what are your like final thoughts on everything that we've discussed today?
Overall, I'd say university is a great learning experience. You learn things, you make mistakes.
Yeah.
That's just a part of life. Like I say, it's nothing that you should feel rushy to get into. But
if you're not ready, or if you don't know what you want to do.
Yeah. I'm not really for the taking a year off, actually. Like, I would be more comfortable spending money in a program that I don't really know much about or that I'm not really, happy with, rather than taking a year off. Because I feel like taking a year off encourages you to not...
like, actually go.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
overall, it's a good experience.
If you're disciplined enough and you know for sure that you're going to university,
well, yeah, that's true.
I'm sure that, like, they would. Yeah, so I hope this video helped somebody out there. We just wanted to.
Is anyone alive out there? Can anybody hear me? Who said? Jack. What did I say? No, we're gonna say it. We're gonna say it.
Anybody out there?
Keep looking. Jack, wake up. Jack, there's a boat. There's a boat, Jack.
Anybody out there?
Is anyone alive out there? Can anybody hear me? But yeah, somebody out there. If you're alive and you can hear us,
yeah,
just.
And if you're alive,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I hope this video helps somebody because these are just things that probably I wish I knew before. Even though I'm sure there are videos online, but it's just good to get different perspectives and to get like more than one perspective. Like, so
our perspective is better.
She wants to be dragged on YouTube today.
No.
Okay. And yeah, so you can contact me on Facebook or Instagram. It's Aieshatae, and on Snapchat it's Empresstae, EMPRESSTAE. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You'll get notification whenever I post new videos, and
you'll never miss a beat.
Never. And also you can comment down below if you have any questions or concerns. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.
And if you like it, we will make another one. DJ Khaled. I'm just kidding.
I'm putting all of this in it.
Trying to ruin my rep.
You're the one to talk about.
I know it look like you need a vacation. How about Hawaii, maybe Jamaica?